I bought rose petals. I decorated the whole living room. And I did it, and I proposed, and I actually got down on one knee and proposed, and he said yes.
Jamal is all of us. Kim's son reacts after she proposes to Usman.
Very disappointing.
Plus, I have a sneak peek of my interview with Kim where we get real.
Do you know what it's like to wake up every single morning and look at your social media and say how ugly I am, how desperate I am, I'm gonna cry, sorry, how delusional I am, throw up emojis. I mean, that disgraces me more in my self-worth than anything Usman has done so far.
Also this episode, we get a glimpse at the young woman Usman's mom wants him to marry first. And I'm not gonna lie, it has me a little bit nervous for Miss Kimberly.
Kamata and Carboyans.
He looks smitten already. Whew, let's get into it. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. I hope you're doing well. I had a really nice chat with Kim.
I love you. I totally love you. I watch you.
We covered a number of topics from why she wants to marry Usman to being called delusional and her self-worth.
Do these comments, even though they're hurtful, do they cause you to reflect and say, well, maybe there is some like deeper soul searching I should do?
Sometimes, sometimes they do. Sometimes, most of the time I just try to ignore, you know? But sometimes I'll read when I'm like, damn, that one hit home, you know?
I'll be sprinkling a little bit of our conversation throughout the recap, but to catch the full interview, make sure you subscribe to Entertainment Tonight's YouTube channel so you don't miss it. I always enjoy my chats with Kim. All right, before we get into the latest on her and Usman.
Shut up, Michael, I'm gonna kick you in that goddamn pool.
Angela and Michael are still arguing because he won't take down his Instagram.
Do you see my pain?
You're in the arms of the angel.
He don't care about me. When are y'all gonna realize this?
Oh yes, Angela, we see it. We see the pain. I see Michael's too. Angela goes on to say that Michael pulled a romance scam on her, and she tells him she's filing for divorce. But at this point, Angela threatening divorce goes in one ear and out the other. Okay, let's move on to Kim and Usman.
Usman, I'm not very happy about, you going to meet this woman. I'm scared. It scares me. Like, what if you meet this girl and you like her?
To please his mom, Usman follows her wishes and sets up a meeting to meet with the young woman she has waiting for him from his land. Remember, Usman's mom told him and Kim that she's not giving them her blessing unless he marries a younger woman first and has a child. But also remember that regardless of what his mom says, Kim is still set on being the first wife, and she claims she is not going to compromise.
I don't want you, and it sounds so bad, to have feelings for somebody else like you have for me.
That does not sound bad. That sounds normal.
And I'm scared that you're going to meet somebody that's younger than me, probably prettier than me, and then, you're gonna have this connection with her, and then it's gonna be like, well, okay, I'm still here.
It will take a very long time for me to go with that woman and even have this connection, and that is if I'm not in a relationship. Think about how far we've been coming. Think about how the kind of stages we pass through before we get to this place. How do you think I'll just meet a lady because she's young, or maybe she's beautiful, then boom? It's not possible.
He's saying that now, but it's all talk until he's put into that situation. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if he's gonna stick to everything he's saying. Well, now that Usman is set to see the mystery woman the next day,
Kim, you got this. You can do this.
Kim is a nervous wreck, and her way of dealing with her anxiety about it is to propose to Usman. I know, Kim. The things we do to try to avoid the pain of rejection.
Do you know how awkward that was for me?
And if this one doesn't fit, we have another. I'm shaking a little bit because this is a lot.
Give me a hell yeah.
Especially not even knowing if I have the blessing yet. This is a lot, but I feel like I need to pull out all the stops and really just show him like, I am the one, I chose to propose tonight because regardless of what his mom says, I want him to know that I love him so much and to make sure that I'm a priority and to make sure that he loves me the most, especially now I kind of just want to like seal the deal with them before he goes to meet this other woman.
Usman loving her the most is not gonna be something she's gonna be able to control. See, this is why, in my opinion, I just don't think polygamy is best for Kim. As of right now, it seems as if she's gonna be so preoccupied with trying to fight for her spot, to where she can't even enjoy and live her own life. Did he show her more love today? Did he show me more love today? Let me do something drastic to prove my worth.
I want him to remember this night and wear his ring.
All right, back to the proposal. Kim sets up the room all nice and romantic, and once she invites Usman in, you can see he's clearly surprised.
You know I love you, right? I'm probably gonna cry.
I know you love me.
You know how much I love you.
I love you too, babe.
Like more than you probably even know,
I know you love me.
okay? And we've been through a lot in 2 years. We've been through a lot.
Why are you telling me this? I know that.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Usman looks nervous.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Will you marry me?
Babe.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Regardless of anything that happens, I want you to know that I'm always gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere.
And when you told him, no matter what happens, I will be here. I'm like, Kim, I thought we agreed. You are first wife and nothing else. So what do you mean no matter what happens? So you meant even if you all don't end up together.
Right. That's exactly what I meant. And I'm sticking to my guns. So, and I know everybody's like, okay, Kim, she finally got it, but I have to stick to my guns. I was always pushed second, and I'm not going to have that happen. I don't care who it is and how much I love somebody. I deserve happiness and love too, and I deserve it on my terms as well.
A part of my heart goes out to Kim for sure, because I've had a relationship or two in the past where I was more concerned about convincing that person to like me or convincing them to choose me, to a point where I wasn't even asking myself if I really like them or if I really like what they're offering. And the wild part about it is, those people I was so busy trying to convince, I'm so glad it didn't work out. Oh, I'm so glad, because looking back now, I don't want them. Rejection is a form of protection, okay?
If marrying you is what will make you happy in this life, I'm ready to marry you, telling you. I never expected this. And I'll repeat and say yes, 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 yes.
Well, Usman can officially say he had a woman propose to him.
Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, because guess what? You know how I do things. Because I wasn't sure. This one better fit.
No, I'm just kidding. Usman tells the camera Kim's proposal is not normal in his culture, but it was beautiful.
This is one of the days that I would never forget in my life.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
I'm just telling you, I've never had this, and this was made by the woman that I love. This is crazy,
Woo!
I love it.
I love you.
What do you think Usman's true intentions are with Kim? Do you think he really loves her in a romantic way? Seeing his reaction to the proposal has me confused, because if he doesn't, that man is a great actor. He is using his talents in the wrong way.
For me tonight, this is wonderful. This is something I will never forget in my life. But I still have to get the blessing from my mom, and I still need to meet the woman that she wants me to date and see if she would change her mind. So I'm still scared of what mom is going to say, but we just have to work out and see what will happen. I don't know. And if this didn't work, Kimberly just will be your second wife.
Usman said, I already have this in the bag. Not that she might be the second wife, she will be.
Kimberly just will be your second wife.
The next day, it's time for Usman to go see his first or second, we don't know where she lands yet, potential wife.
Potentially. You know how much I hate that word, potential, now.
Baby, don't you think that this clothes is nice on my body?
I would have said, well, babe, you're a little wrinkled. Why is he messing with her like that?
It's crazy to me that I did this big grand gesture last night.
And you know I love it.
And seeing you get ready for this today is like, it's like a slap in my face.
She thought the proposal was going to make him change his mind about going? If that is the case, some might also call that playing games.
Even though I proposed to Usman last night and he said yes, he's still going on this little meeting date or whatever that his mom set up. It's killing me. It's breaking my heart. Don't have fun. Don't have fun at all.
Okay.
Be safe, but don't have fun. I hope she's ugly.
She said, I hope she's ugly. Fast forward, while Usman is on his date, Kim calls her son Jamal. And I really appreciate how gentle yet honest he is with his mom.
There's a woman here that his mother wants Usman to meet today to have children with. Like it'll be like an arranged thing. So he's gonna go meet her.
What the I'm sorry.
I don't like it, but this is what can I say? Like a bloodline.
With that?
I mean, this is their culture, Jamal. This is their culture, it's not mine.
I don't even know how you feel comfortable with that, especially seeing how things worked out with my dad.
Right. Kim's ex-husband cheated on her often. Y'all, I'm telling you, self-love and healing your heart is so important. Once you get hurt or go through a traumatic experience, you have to take some time to do the work so you can heal and have better, healthier, more enjoyable experiences. Because if you don't, you're gonna keep on attracting the same things, the same type of people, learning the same lessons over and over. It reminds me of this clip.
Why do nice people choose the wrong people to date?
We accept the love we think we deserve.
It's your decision. I don't want you to settle for something that truly won't make you happy when there is potential for you to have somebody that is only for you, you know? It may take time, you may have to wait, it may take some healing work, whatever you have to do, but I just, you know.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
Also, let's be clear, this is no shade towards Soulja Boy, but he's comfortable in this relationship. Kim isn't.
I don't want to be the second wife. There's no point in that, you know? So.
What's the point of being a first wife?
Because I love him and we have a plan. And I told you this in San Diego that, you know, I was come here, we would get engaged after we got the blessing, and then I would start like the K-1 visa paperwork to get him there.
But are you going to be able to adjust to that?
Yes.
It's very disappointing.
Kim goes on to tell Jamal she proposed to Usman, and his reaction says it all.
Okay, what y'all's plan?
So, you know, I bought all that stuff to like the engagement stuff. You know, I bought banners and streamers. I'm gonna send you that video. I bought rose petals. I decorated the whole living room. And I did it, and I proposed, and I actually got down on one knee and proposed, and he said yes. Hi.
After Jamal takes a moment to digest the information, he calls out Usman's hypocrisy.
Yeah, I see by your face you're not too happy with me.
I'm sorry. What was the whole point of you even going over there? You said that you were going for their blessing. You didn't even get their blessing.
Not yet.
So did you tell his mom that you were going to ask him to marry you?
No.
You did that behind her back.
But it wasn't behind her back. Because I asked him, I said, are you gonna tell your mom about this? He's like, she wouldn't understand. But he's wearing the ring that I gave him.
That's behind her back, Kim.
You said that he doesn't disobey his mom, but he said yes to your proposal. So, to me, it sounds like he's perfectly fine with deceiving his mom and disobeying her.
Good point.
Which means he would do that to you in a heartbeat.
Facts. This is how you determine if someone is as solid as they claim. Do their actions match up with what they say? Usman could have told her he appreciated the gesture, but it's not the time. She proposed out of fear anyway, knowing good and well it wasn't the right time.
It's a good point. Jamal's a smart dude, because that was very, very smart. It made me think like, wow, it's deceiving. It's deceiving. I would hope that Usman is the man I think he is. I hope and pray that. Because if I find out that Usman's lying to me about making me the first wife, there is no more hope in this relationship.
Well, next week, Usman meets with his first or second potential wife, and unlike Kim hoped,
She's ugly.
she's quite the opposite.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ana alayka salam.
I'm here in his country, and then the reality hit me like, this just went to go meet this woman.
Kuma da ina tunanin ma ina zuwa kawai zan ganye kawai in ce kai zan kuma na ga kina da kyau. Kamata in karɓi wayanki.
It's interesting how Usman claims he isn't moved by beauty, but her face sure didn't make him pull out his phone real quick.
We get a glimpse of this new woman. Have you seen her? The new potential wife?
No.
Okay. The glimpse
I can imagine. I can imagine.
I saw she's a pretty lady.
Okay,
so
good.
what can you tease?
Good for her.
Yeah. So see how are we gonna do the second wife situation?
I'm just joking.
Kuma na ga kina da kyau. Kamata in karɓi wayanki.
All right, 90 Day Fans fam, I can't wait to see what happens. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.